Craig, and fuck that guy.
Man, fuck you, Craig. Man, fuck York too, bitch ass
Bitch
motherfucker.
ass.
Ass mofo. Always fucking around.
Fuck ass bear.
Damn it. Man. So, what I saw about 20, 30 minutes ago after today's laundry day, right? Like something for the people over there in TV or internet land or whatever. Uh, I have a laundry day. It's every Sunday, right? We also record every Sunday, so I'm not really like getting balls deep into the news and the current events because usually me and Paul, like my admin, my server here, he's been like a lifelong friend for like I grew up with him, and he'll come over to my place to do fucking laundry because fuck getting fuck going to a laundromat. Like, wouldn't you rather like just sit there and just like fart in a chair or something? You just want to fucking chill. You don't want to go to the laundromat, have to worry about like going outside to have a puff or just like standing there for like 3 or 4, because like your whole day's shot when you
You don't
have
have a
to
washer
go.
dryer?
No, I do have a washer and dryer. I'm talking about like in general in
Oh,
life.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, because I always hated that, not having a washer and dryer, because your whole day, or at least like like 3 to 4 hours of it, bare minimum, is fucking gone. Because I mean, especially if it's like an active one, like because plenty of big people are out there these days scoping out your shit. And I know not every single person in the area is like a Metallica fan, but I did pay $16 on Amazon for a fucking like knockoff Metallica t-shirt from what I assume is some sketchy fucking third party fucking reseller, right? Which is the fucking way you should always do your concert tees and band tees, right? Unless you really like them, then go to their shop. Go to their fucking website directly and order it. Don't order it off Amazon unless like that's their only store. Cause like
Yep.
that way the band actually gets direct cash in their pocket. But anywho, uh, so he's coming over. We're watching a shit ton of Fish Tank, and I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this fucking show, but I am, because like it's the only reality TV show that I'm not. I'm convinced that it's not fake, or it's just real enough for me not to pick up on the fake shit. But so far, there hasn't been any accusations of fakery. I mean, there's usually like a twist, like, "Hey, there's a plant in the house. Dun dun dun. You've been played, sucker," and all that stuff. Sometimes some of the seasons, and I've been watching. Well, anyway, you know what? I'm totally getting off freaking topic here. Uh, I freaking sit down about 35, 45 minutes ago, and there's a report of this fucking guy in Idaho who apparently, it seems so far from what the cops and the press and the live stream dude that I'm watching right now, well, not right now, but earlier, it seems that they're piecing together that this guy started a fucking forest fire and waited for the freaking firefighters to show up, and he's just fucking popping. He popped like fucking 4 of them, and apparently
Jesus
there's like
Christ.
there's 4 dead fucking firefighters. Like, there's some psychopath in Idaho right now that just decided, well, today's the day, and everyone's gonna pay. You know, the Lord blessed me with life for another day, and I'm about to make it everyone else's fucking problem. That was what this dude apparently was all about. Let's start a fire and fucking kill some fucking firefighters. And I don't even know why. Like, firefighters literally don't do anything bad to anyone. And they're like an overall like net positive. Like, why are you killing them? It blows my fucking mind, man.
Yeah, that
It
is
blows my
strange.
fucking mind. Yeah,
And
because
like,
I
I don't
don't.
know. I mean, I don't know how well a forest fire is going to do in Idaho, but like that could also take some lives too.
Well, honestly, I don't know if it was out of control or if it was just like a big enough threat. Like, I
Right.
think it was just to get them over there. Like, it seems that the
Well, if it was a big enough
firefighters
threat, the firefighters are dead. They didn't stop it.
oh, well, yeah, 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 but okay, regardless of that point, you know, like, whoops, they're at the pearly gates, like, hey, we're firefighters. Didn't put out the fire, did you? Nope. It kind of got out of control. And this dude shot me in the fucking face, St. Peter. So, isn't that like an automatic in? Like, yeah, you're right. You like to think that the pearly gates, there's like a few things that are just an automatic in, you know?
Yeah, I think
Ah,
firefighters up there.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, firefighters,
well, there's
old
really not many
teachers.
people.
Yeah, there's not like old teachers that aren't dicks to their students and like, help like pave the way for the new generations, like for generation
College
after
professors who
generation.
teach like a very specific niche.
Oh yeah, those are usually really, really cool, I like to think heaven's full of like interesting people to talk to instead of a bunch of like, like, I love Jesus, and that's all I want to talk about. Yay, Jesus! Like, hey, let's ask about the universe and stuff. Like, no, Jesus, oh lordy, oh yeah, shit. Like, I want to talk about like black holes and stuff. Like, let's have some fun with it. We got all day. We literally have all the time in the universe.
Well, I don't know if the science people would be up there.
Well, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Does the Bible even directly talk about atheism, like specifically? I know they talk about heresy and stuff, but that's like super vague and a lot
I
lots
don't
of
think you can. I think
interpretations.
you have to believe.
I guess so, yeah, because it used to be like, good people go to heaven, bad people go to hell, and apparently thanks to all the holy books, it's not enough to just be good. You have to believe. Yeah, you got a point. Shit. Now I'm remembering. I'm remembering all my Bible studies
Yeah,
and stuff like that in Bible school.
it was always weird too because it was like you have to believe to get into heaven, but also like we're all preordained whether or not we believe or not. So it's like, why do people try to convert if it's preordained?
Yeah, that's just fucking nuts, man. I hate that. Like, I really get so fucking paranoid. I gotta talk to my psychiatrist here about like getting so paranoid. Like, hey, if everything's preordained, does that mean someone's watching us? Are we their entertainment? Like, I saw this little I love the shit out of TikTok and watching stupid fucking TikTok videos, and there's occasionally like these TikTok users that will do like a synopsis of some like super obscure fucking like 35, 45, or an hour like little movie. And it's like God and his friend were just chilling out in their study, and they had their big fucking table that kind of looks like your usual Warhammer 40K table, right? Except it's humans, and you see the little humans scurrying and all that, and they'll like water them. That'll be like their torrential downpour. If like God wasn't paying attention, he was talking to his friend while he was watering them, and he caused the fucking flood. It was pretty hilarious. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, is God just like, half-assing this? Is he not really watching like over us? Is that why the flood really happened? Here's an interesting question for you, Violet. Out of all the fictional like deities and stuff, which one do you actually want to be real?
Would I want to be real?
Yeah,
Um,
which like fictional like, movie or TV like deity? Or like
oh, so
a
like
deity sort of set, I
not a
guess.
real deity then,
Well, it doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be like a different interpretation of Christ or Judaism or whatever you want if you like.
because I mean I think the one being real that would be the coolest is like the Buddha.
It just sounds cool. I'm getting back into Greek mythology
I
lately.
think I wouldn't be surprised if they were real.
Oh, the
Like if
pantheon,
I died and I ended up like in like Elysium or something, I'd be like, this makes total sense.
yeah, that would be cool. Uh the one that kind of freaks me out that I hope's not real is the Egyptian ones, right? Because there's a guy. that takes your heart and then
Yep.
weighs it against the deeds that you did. And then you have in some interpretations you have to go to the pharaohs of old, of ancient Egypt, right? And only the rich get into heaven. So if you died and you were broke as shit, you're going to fucking TARDIS or their version of hell, and
Yeah.
you're totally fucked. And I think that really fucking sucks, man. I think that's like the worst kind of like heaven or worst kind of afterlife. So okay, um, so I was in between paychecks, and sorry, sir, can I just fucking owe you one? I don't think I should get eternally damned because like I didn't have like 350 on me. Like, can we just chill out for a minute?
God damn it,
Uh,
Loch Ness monster.
Goddamn Lox's monster, you sent me to hell. All right. That's a good point to start the show on. Uh, a one, a two, a skiddly diddly. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Moecast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity, or Moside Gaming, excuse me. Joining me today, Riley should be here later on, but that's question mark. But who's with me right now is Violet. Say what's up, Violet.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Okay, so Riley has this obsession with naming like specific groups. Like whenever we do the Mocast, like if it's him and me, we're the gruesome twosome. And I think he calls us all his peaches
Yeah, I think
or
we're
something.
are we the adorable peaches? Is that what it is?
The adorable
The
peaches,
original peaches?
original peaches, something like that. Something like quite literally not being homophobic, but quite fruity, like quite literally. Uh, And I fucking hate it. Like, peaches are okay, but I don't be named after a fruit or anything. I don't feel orange or I don't feel like an apple. I certainly don't feel like a peach. Like, peaches are good, but I don't know. So I don't know what he calls the both of us. Like, is this a
Ooh.
different variation of the gruesome twosome? Or no,
Well,
he'll
we're like
probably.
we're like even more original than the original peaches, right?
Oh, yeah, I think we're both like. Yeah, we're both the OGs. The OG, like fucking Moecast right here, actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it. Yeah, because you were the very first co-host I ever got because ASE Riley hooked me up with you and we started chatting and then you got on to the Moecast. And then Riley later on is all like, hey guys, can I get on too? And you're like,
Yeah,
okay,
he just
kid,
kept
come on.
showing up like a cockroach.
Oh man, let me tell you.
How do we say no to that?
Yeah, like, you know what? I'm a firm believer in the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And kid, you're definitely being very squeaky. Come on a very temporary basis. And that temporary was, I don't know, 2019, 2019, 2021, 22, 24, 25. So 6 years,
Yeah, so
six
just so
years
everyone
of
knows,
temp
his
status.
time's running out soon.
Oh yeah. Any day now, any day. Like it's just kind of crazy. I have one new message since 1:48 p.m. on July 20th, 2019. Fucking Discord, man. Let me bitch about Discord for a quick sec. It's so fucking weird. I don't even know what this fucking like message is. I click on it, it doesn't even like bring me to it. It's just fucking weird, man. I wish they would unfuck up Discord because it was kind of better back in the day, and now it's been getting all wonky and shit. And they YouTube, because I have YouTube Premium, uh, it constantly, like, kicks down, like, free fucking Discord Nitro, and I realize, "Oh, this is a lot less fucked up when I actually pay for it." I really hate that shit.
Wait, premium gives you nitro? Is that what I just heard?
Oh, yeah. If you have premium, you can go to your YouTube tabs. You go to whatever the premium tab is, and you go check out gifts. And you probably have like 5 or 6 fucking gifts. Like I've gotten like 3 months free Nitro Premium like half a dozen times.
Wait, where the hell's gifts?
You know what? Let me look that up for you real quick because this is actually pretty good for everyone to figure out.
It
Yeah,
does show
yeah.
me
Oh,
how many hours I've watched of ad-free videos, and it's horrifying.
okay. So you go to the top right corner where your avatar is, right? You just simply click on that, and there's your premium benefits. And you just fucking click on that and you just check out what they've been giving you.
Yeah, I don't see gifts or anything.
Should be something so far, huh? Okay, sometimes they don't show up. Sometimes they're like, man, fuck you, even though you're paying for it. They're like, hey, you can give us like a few more. That would be, super sweet. But alas, I'm guessing that they did not.
Yeah, I didn't even know this tab was here. So I mean, maybe I'll just keep an eye out for now.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's always a good thing because, like like I said, it gives you free shit sometimes, and it's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah, I miss when fucking Discord gave you Game Pass.
Oh yeah, man. Every once in a while, like 6 months or so, every 6 months or so, I'll get a free fucking Game Pass, and it's always like the ultra good one too, not the regular Game Pass.
Yeah, I feel like they're not gonna do that anymore because of the new CEO.
Oh, why not?
Because the new CEO is a greedy motherfucker.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, I mean
Ugh.
they gave another gift recently, and I was like, oh my god, did they actually put Game Pass out? And like, no, it was like some I don't even know. Was it like a VPN or something? It was something that I did not care about.
Ah, God, I really, really hate that shit. Like, I'm looking at my gift inventory right now, and I have exit lag.
That's
What
it.
the
That's what it was.
what the fuck is exit lag? No.
I think it's a VPN.
I don't care about your Vipin. I have my own, and it's fucking awesome. Like, I've been like kind of happy lately. You want to know why?
Why is
'Cause
that, Mo?
my fucking job actually pays me, and I'm, like, kinda happy, and I'm able to save some socket some money and play with crypto, and I made, like, about 20, $30 so far just casually fucking flipping crypto a little bit, just hyper focus on XRP because that's the easiest one to make money off of. Because it's like, I've been able to predict whenever Bitcoin goes down, it always goes down to almost $2, right? And you buy it at almost $2 reduce, and you just watch fucking Bitcoin and see if it's going up or down or up or down. And that's pretty much like a safe way to really tell how it's going to act. So you just jump in at the bottom, fucking ride your way up top, and you make a few bucks here and there. It's really, really fucking nice. I enjoy that
Yeah, it sounds fun.
tremendously. Hell yeah, I like making money. Uh,
My brother keeps telling me to like actually invest my money once I have money, which I have not had for quite a while.
like once I have money, I shall invest that money into having it make money for me. I
My
really
brother's a
like
big
this
like
idea.
Roth IRA guy. He's like, yeah, I have a Roth IRA and I invest my money in that.
I gotta really check out the Roth IRA situations and the bond market, but like every single time I'm about to even get into bonds, there's some like fucking Warren Buffett type person that's all like, "Oh my god, the bond market's about to go tits up. Ah, run for your life, scurry, flee, flee." And then everyone fucking loses their shit. And then the bond market's like, "Am I about to crash out, bro?" And so then there's fucking volatility, and I'm all like, "Okay, I'm just gonna chill on the fucking bonds." And then you have all the assholes telling me to fucking buy gold, buy gold, buy gold.
Those
Like,
people are
bro,
coping.
like gold is nice, but the only way you're gonna like really like get rich with gold is if you actually buy physical gold. Like buying the paper gold and shit. Like, hey, I got like 500 fucking promissory notes,
It's also
for like some gold.
gold isn't an investment. Like you're not gonna make crazy money on gold. You might make a little bit of money, but you're not gonna make crazy money on gold. just
It's
just
gonna
due to the sheer quantity you'd have to buy to like make any kind of return on it. The reason
yeah,
you'd buy gold is to
exactly.
diversify your portfolio. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep some cash and I'm gonna keep some in this account and some in that account, and I'll get some gold and I'll put that in my safe and I'll like you're just putting cash in different places. That's the only reason you would buy gold.
Yeah. And like if the apocalypse ever happens, you got something to trade for. It's a good conductive metal. And if someone tries to rob you, you can fucking bludgeon the shit out of it with them because it's a
They're
fucking
heavy as
brick.
hell, yeah.
Yeah, it's a heavy as hell fucking brick of fucking metal. So you got a weapon, whether you know it or not. It's like I have some gold. You want some?
Although to be fair, most of the people that collect gold, it's like coins or
Oh
very
man.
small bars.
Oh, God help me if I get so old I really get into coin collecting
You
because that's
know,
just
I have some coins.
some coins. Man, I've got a little bit of silver and a little bit of gold coins somewhere. But then I lost my fucking safe, and so then I lost my silver and my gold,
I don't
which
I
is
don't have
about like which is about 60, 70 bucks worth. So it's only 60, 70 bucks. It's over at my parents' house if I look for it.
also
I
welcome to the
love
show, Riley.
I love how I walked into Mo being a fucking leprechaun talking about his fucking gold and silver coins.
Dude,
See, I have
I
a lot of pennies actually. I have a lot of pennies of the different like years.
do you have
I have
any Indian pennies?
I do, yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. One thing that I've always learned that I learned while working like retail, like in a convenience store, is that sometimes people fuck up and they'll be like counting their silver half dollars or silver quarters and stuff, and they'll put some in their fucking pocket because they forget they just think it's fucking quarters, and
Yep.
that's how we've been conditioned to look at those quarters, right? Hey, this is your legal tender, and it has a certain ding to it when it hits the fucking counter. And this happened once upon a time. I was I was working. I was like 20 fucking four. I was working at this freaking gas station, and this guy came in, and it was just like like pack of smokes and some whatever, and he was just paying in cash, and he fucking threw a couple of quarters down, and then one was like pong, and like the normal sound that we know, and then the second one was ping, and the guy fucking swept it up, put it in the fucking register, and it's like, all right, thank you, have a good day, before the dude could even fucking register what he had done. So, and like, and I know for a fact my boss came back over to the register later on with just a regular ass quarter and yoinked that fucking quarter right out of
Oh
there.
yeah. I used to
Which
bring
is,
like a pocket full of change just in case I wanted to like trade out a coin.
oh, I usually I miss carrying loose change on me because I'm always riding the fucking bus. No, I was always riding the bus in Houston and Austin, and I always like try to remember to bring some loose change with me.
I thought you were saying that you always ride the bus now. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
I
always forget to carry change, and then the bus driver throws me off the bus.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, God damn, how fucking zooted are you right now? Yeah, I kind of noticed. I did notice that I did sort of like didn't explain what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah. In Houston, I had fucking spare change in my pocket. That
And
also
when was
doubled
that?
as my money. Oh, that was like eons ago,
3000 BC.
centuries. Yes, yes, centuries and centuries ago, before the modern bus terminals as we knew them.
It's actually back when there were still woolly mammoths.
Yeah, I rode a woolly mammoth to school, to and fro all the time.
Wow, that's cool.
And when I had to go downtown for my job, I had to ride a fucking brontosaurus. But Riley, I was going to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
dude, what I really want, what would be awesome, I would love to have a fucking like whole freaking pot of gold coins, like a fucking leprechaun. I would love the shit out of that. I also want a treasure chest full of treasure as well. Like I want some booty. I've come for the booty. It's gold and
I'm
silver
sure
and
you do.
coins. I do want the booty, but There's two types of booty I want: the booty and the bootay. But yeah. Pot of fucking gold would be fucking sick as shit. So Riley, how
What's
have you
up?
been? What's up with you, brah?
Oh, living life, preparing for my big vacation. I'll be out of town for the next couple weeks. I'll still probably be on the show. I have mechanisms in place to make that happen. But I'm gonna be in Ohio for a little bit
Why are you going to
Holy
blow
skibbity.
Ohio? Oh
to
God,
hang out with
no, Violet,
Alex.
no, no.
Hang out with Alex, record some stuff in studio, as it were. Have a good time. So I'm excited about that, and just the anticipation has basically turned me into like put me in this like weird spiritual like strange what I don't even know how to describe what
Strange,
this
weird,
is.
strange.
I thought I could
Odd,
describe it, but I couldn't describe
odd,
it.
kind of off almost,
Like
you know.
an almost out of body experience where it's just like I'm floating in between dimensions, waiting for the next
Yeah.
important thing in my life to happen. So I just
Okay.
like can't get anything done or like focus on anything.
All right, Riley. That's a cool feeling because what you're experiencing is there's life outside of your state, and you're about to go experience it.
No, I've done it before. It's not that. It's just that like, well, it's kind of that. Yeah, that I don't do it very often. So when it's coming up, I'm just like, oh yeah, oh buddy, oh man.
You know what sucks about getting a little bit older? All your friends are kind of hovering around the same age as you. And Riley, you gotta like mute or like smack
What?
your mic around because I'm hearing whatever it is in the background. You're cutting in real bad.
Oh,
Anywho, all right, thank you. Yeah, what I've noticed since getting kind of older and your friends are sort of like near that sort of age is that people don't want to like travel like they used to anymore. And it fucking sucks because I wanted to go to this really cool wrestling event. AEW's come to town and come to the state. And they're doing this whole huge fucking Mexico and fucking Texas tour, right? And they're ending their Texas tour with their big pay-per-view of the year, fucking All In. And I really, really wanted to go, but it was like 5 fucking hours of of having to travel. And I even though all my friends said no, I was still planning to go because I wanted to go and like go to a major wrestling event because I've never done that before, right? It's just 5 fucking hours, and then I was like, okay, how about I rent a car? Well, renting a car is expensive, and then I had to go get the hotel. And how many days am I staying at the hotel? And because it's it's sort of an early-ish show, so the fucking pay-per-view starts at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So fuck, man. So I'm gonna be there definitely the day before. I'm gonna take off work and all that. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that. And so I talked myself out of going on my trip, and I thought, well, how about I ask my friends? And my friends said, oh, we'll think about it. And then by the time they thought about it, they said no, but it was okay because the whole fucking thing was sold out anyhow. So, I got the double duper. The wrestling gods hate me.
You could have just gone the morning of and then left the night of.
Yeah, but I'm just going to be on the road all fucking day and all fucking night because it's 5 hour, 5 hour drive. I don't want to drive five, then fucking stay somewhere, then go 5 more hours back. That's going to fucking suck.
Yeah, well, get old, that's what happens, I guess.
I know. It's like I wish that I fucking realized this is what I wanted to do like much earlier because I think I would have had this planned out already, and I would have been fucking ready to rock and pull the trigger on it. Because that would have been if I went to that pay per view, that would have been at the tail end of my vacation, and I could have ended my vacation on a huge note. And
Well,
I
and
didn't
that's the
take it.
thing is that vacations aren't bad if you plan them.
Yeah, I didn't really plan this vacation other than God, I gotta get away from this fucking job of mine.
Yeah,
That's really what I'm trying to do. That's my purpose of this vacation right now. I wanted to go to fucking QuakeCon, but QuakeCon is fucking crazy ass expensive. I'm like, okay, and if you want to do like the LAN party, it's like 300 fucking bucks for a basic package, and then like an
I
absurd
was
like
expecting a
markup.
higher number when you said it
It's
was super expensive.
well, I might be even underselling it because I looked at these ticket prices last year, and I'm like, dude,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
paying 300 bucks to do that and be in a LAN party, and like, dude, I think that shit should just be like contest winners and stuff. Like, why is anyone really paying to do this? You
Because they
know,
want
but
to have some fun, like get around people who like this thing that they like and have a good time, and they're willing to pay a premium for an event to be run and for, things to be provided for said event. It's really how commerce works, Mo. I don't know if you realized.
Riley, go fuck yourself. All right, because that's what you can do. All right, just right there, right up your butt. Just fucking find a pole and shove it in there. Anywho, yeah. I guess like the my fucking computer chair and my couch are always like in the lead when they're competing. Like when I'm trying to convince myself to go do some stuff, it's like my computer chair is like, "Hey, your bong's over here. Schedule 1 in World of Warcraft's over here. So is Diablo 4. New season's coming out during your vacation, pretty much at the beginning." Yeah, yeah. Or my couch is like, "Hey, you can play video games later on. You can watch Netflix, watch the last season of Blood of Zeus, because that's a pretty fucking awesome little fucking animated show. I think it's by the same guys that made the Castlevania series, but it's been like consistently good. And since I was talking to Violet earlier in the intro, I've been getting into Greek mythology a lot more lately. So like I'm super into the whole like pantheon of Greek gods and all that. Later on I'm going to get into the Roman gods, which are basically, cut like it's
Plagiarism.
copying yeah, it's plagiarism. Like copy my homework, bro, but like just change it enough to where the teacher doesn't suspect anything. That's what the Roman god pantheon is, because it's all the exact same type of gods. Like Apollo is Zeus and all that shit.
Wow. What a little arc you're going on, learning about the gods.
Oh, well, I was already a huge fan of like Greek and Roman mythology and all that stuff like a long time ago. Um I just sort of like got back into it lately because I watched DJ Peach Cobbler, and he's like I need like a cynical person to tell me about the real fucking history. And so I've learned a shit ton about the Mayans and the conquistadors lately, because he's been sort of on that arc. And of course, he went through a huge fucking 3-year Roman history arc, which I was there for like every single fucking video because it's fucking amazing, and I love Roman history.
When I
Um,
watch documentary stuff, I just watch Defunct Land and learn about stupid theme park rides. I recently watched a video about kid cities. Pretty good. I went to one of those once. Fascinating concept. He did an hour and a half documentary about Defunct Land is really a more competent documentarian than like most of what I see on real streaming platforms.
oh well, yeah. I mean, Dodoy, like it really like you do want to hear someone at least with some semblance of like intelligence when they're talking about history. And right now, Violet, you're linking me these games. One's in this is all Steam, huh? Cool. Yeah, the Hades series. I'm really interested in playing that. I heard fucking fans of the first Hades hate the second one.
That ain't me.
Is it like Dark Souls in that way? Oh
I
Oh,
no,
have
okay.
I love Hades too. I don't know what people are talking about.
Oh, well, every time I hear like when Hades 2 came out, it was the month of I love Hades. Then a month later, I hate Hades 2. Meh.
That just tends to be how the internet works, huh?
Well, I kind of thought so, but it seems like almost damn near overwhelmingly, like a lot of the big vocal community fucking seems to hate it. Like you go on Reddit, you don't see any love for it. You go on 4chan, you don't really see any love for it. And like, I try to like check it out because like I want to see if this is any good because never played the first Hades, but I do intend to eventually. And you also shared this one game called Stray Gods, the role-playing musical.
Oh.
That is an interesting concept
Yeah, it's really
for
fun.
this game. Yeah, in a modern fantasy world, college dropout Grace is granted the power of a muse. Power she'll need to find out the truth behind her predecessor's death before time runs out. You'll decide who Grace allies with, who she can trust, and who may betray her in this beautifully hand illustrated role playing musical. Illustrated role playing musical. That actually sounds fucking cool. $20, not too bad.
Yeah, I love that
Send me
game.
a link to this. What the hell? That sounds pretty cool.
I'll hit you up.
Speaking of video games, I gotta ask you, Violet, is this new Persona shit that you've been playing
It
that I've
is.
been hearing about? What's this about? You can't date minors in Persona anymore. What the hell? What's going on over there?
I don't even know if you could date anyone.
Oh, really?
I haven't gotten an option to date anyone yet. So
I don't know about the dating
I mean,
mechanic. I guess the thing I saw on Twitter was that you like couldn't have private text chats with minors in this Persona game,
oh,
and,
probably like
everybody was
actual
like,
minors.
"Persona's washed, bro."
It's probably like you can't have private chats with a like real life human minor
Oh, maybe that's it.
because
I
you
thought
put
it
your
was about the
birthday in at the
characters in the
beginning.
game.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm confused. So, can you talk to real people in real time in this new Persona
In this
game?
Persona game?
Yeah, because it's a gotcha game. Yeah, it's live
Oh,
service,
Oh,
oh, that makes so
oh,
much more
and
sense.
it
I was
literally
like,
just is Persona 5, but it's got like gotcha elements now. That's literally it.
what the
It's like
fuck?
here's a new
Why?
Persona 5 story with gotcha. And instead of like this cool,
Interesting.
like nuanced, like oh, like here's like this super serious, like this guy's a fucking pedophile. Like we got to change his heart. Instead, the villain this time is like just some misogynist who likes to slam into women on the subway.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he's the subway slammer, and he's just like he literally says the
He's
line
the
like,
villain of the Persona game? Is the
yeah,
Subway
he's the
Slammer?
first palace is the subway slammer. Yeah,
Okay.
I love him,
That's good. That's pretty
but they don't
good.
take it seriously because it's like because everyone's like, "Hey guys, you should really stop joking about the subway slammer because like it's like a really serious issue in Japan that like people do this. Like they'll like purposely like bump into women on the subway and like there's nothing they can do about it because the cops are like, what do you want me to do? Like people bump into each other all the time during rush hour." But it's like, yeah, it's a serious issue, but like it's like if they called Kamoshida like the teenager toucher. Like they're like making a joke of it.
Yeah, the teenager touch. You know,
Ugh.
okay. I didn't know they made a fucking god. Is it like an MMO?
No, so it just plays like a normal Persona game, but there's like gotcha elements. So like you can roll on banners and get characters. Like Joker's the current banner.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I just saw that on Twitter. I didn't say anything because why would you? But I was like, aren't you like a teenager in Persona? Aren't like 90% of the characters teenagers? Doesn't this break the game? I thought what it was is that you put your birthday in, and if your age is above 18, it just locks all the NPCs that are below 18 from
No,
being chatted with.
I think if you put your birthday in and you are below 18, somebody who puts their birthday in and is above 18 can't
Cannot,
DM
because
you.
you can chat with real people in game.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's 999 chat channels.
Oh,
So you can like type in a number and then you're just in that chat channel.
I see.
It's a very weird system. I got the chat like I didn't realize there was a chat system until I got to the point where it unlocked, and I was like, why would they do this?
Probably an important thing with the ages then, because really, what audience is gonna groom children in the chat more than the Persona audience?
Yeah, I mean, half of them want to fuck Futaba, so I mean,
I mean, you got the Minecraft community, you have the Smash Brothers community. You got a lot actually. I mean, there's a lot of
You know,
competition for it.
the thesis actually seems like it's kind of the opposite, where like I feel like I hear almost no like legitimate sexual allegations towards people who play Persona, a game where you date teenagers, whereas like games where that has nothing to do with anything, like Smash Bros or Minecraft, they're fucking everywhere.
I
I
mean,
just find that funny.
it's kind of nuts because I know about the Persona universe and the Persona games, but I don't know shit about it really. And I had no idea you could do any of that shit.
It's mostly like the coolest JRPG you've ever seen, but it has like a like friendship element, which can turn into a relationship element if you push it enough with a
yeah,
female
you also
character.
hire your teacher as a prostitute.
Yeah.
Damn. That's fucking hardcore. No shit. So you can
Yeah,
actually like bang your teacher then?
yeah, she shows up and she's like, "Nya, master."
Oh my
Basically that's the one you
god.
have to fuck if you're like streaming it as an adult. That's your only option, or else you're gonna have the FBI come to your door. So you gotta fuck the weird teacher. It's your
No,
only
well, hey, there's the clinician.
Oh, can you fuck the nurse?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Let's go. All right. That's another option. That's
I did see the
viable.
nurses back in P5X in the gotcha. I
Mm.
walked into the clinic for a second and she was like, "You don't look sick. Get out of here." And I was like, "Please, my wife." Let me in."
Oh God, why are you in a wind tunnel?
Uh,
The Violet has fallen. They killed her.
Got Black Hawk down, Black Hawk down.
I may have moved slightly and just ripped my USB out.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, just totally ripped the USB out of my.
Oh damn.
Happens to the best of us.
Uh
So
so Riley, oh go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, I was about to push us into a certain segment, but if you have
Oh,
something
I
you
was
want to say
about to
first.
No, I was about to say, don't you have a segment or something you want to do?
Oh yes, because I know Violet has an out at some point. So let's not forget the story about Violet's life. Very important thing.
Yeah, there's
i
kind of a big thing that's happened
yeah,
lately.
I'm told you have a pretty extensive story, and I'm
Yeah.
very interested in hearing it.
I got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a cop showed up at the house, brought handcuffed me, put me in the car, got brought down to the station. That's a whole process, by the way.
Is there a mugshot?
It does suck.
In theory, I'm not able to find it because you probably have to pay money to like look at it.
Oh, is
My
your state fucked about that?
Yeah, my state is not making it very easily accessible because I did want to find my mugshot because I thought it'd be funny, but
Damn. I hope we can get our hands on that someday.
yeah.
We'll get that along with the Nick Rekieta freaking body cam footage.
Yeah. I bought fucking Jesse's stupid Nick Rekieta shirt. I had to. It was too funny.
What was the shirt?
It's just like it's like one of those shitty like fucking rapper shirts that has too much shit on it, and it's like Nick Rekieta's mugshot, and it says like a bunch of other shit at the bottom, but like the main joke is it says like in like stupid like rapper font like every bitch I ever fucked also fucked Aaron Imholt.
Oh god.
It's pretty funny.
His expression the mugshot like is just absolutely fucking just such a banger. Like I thought that like the Trump fucking mugshot was going to be like the one's end all mugshots, right? But I think maybe Rekieta just fucking beat Trump's mugshot out.
I also like kind of look like shit. So,
No one looks good at jail.
but yeah, it's also like no, because the cops had told me when like the initial thing happened, like oh, like just call, and when you have a warrant, like you can just turn yourself in. But like they just came as soon as there was a warrant. They didn't even give me time to turn myself in.
Yeah, you were a high priority violent criminal. They had to
Yeah,
get you off
of
the
course.
streets.
Yeah, the whole
Oh,
process is so long. They just ask you the same questions like 5 times in a row. They're constantly like, "What's your address?" Like, "What's your social? What's your this? What's your that?" And they just ask it over and over and over because they're filling out like several forms probably.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Also, they do like do you have any mental health problems? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you know anyone who's killed themselves? Do you have friends in the community? Does this?
Do you want to kill yourself a little bit right now?
Well, no, if I say that, I'm getting sent to the fucking loony bin, man. I ain't doing that.
Not usually, but when I'm sitting here in handcuffs.
Well, I think I was out of handcuffs at that point.
Oh, okay. I can't even. That's the worst part. I feel like I'd be that guy where I'd have to try to fucking schmooze the cops out of putting the handcuffs in on me and get in more trouble as a result. Because I can't imagine sitting in the back of a fucking cop car with handcuffs on like my fucking hands would be destroyed by
Well, they
the
put
end
them
of
in the
that
front for me.
process. Well, that's good.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, the front?" And they were like, "Yeah, you're being cool."
Yeah, hopefully they give me that treatment if I ever go to jail. Because man, that I can't imagine having handcuffs to the back of your. Mo, you've been to jail before. What was it like? Did you have to wear
oh,
your handcuffs in the back?
oh, yeah, yeah. Handcuffs in the back, and the very first time I ever got arrested, I had to spread my ass cheeks and lift
Oh,
my sack.
I did not have to do that.
Lick your sack.
Lift. Sorry, I am so fucking tired right now. Yeah, I had to lift my sack
They were
because
like,
yeah,
Mo, if you want to get out of going to jail, you have to stretch your fucking neck so far that you can
dude.
lick your ball sack.
Oh my god. Dude, it fucking sucked too because there were no drugs in the fucking car. My crime was being a fucking like ne'er-do-well in a fucking sundown town where like we don't like your people around here, boy, unless you're a shit kicker at the fucking bar. I'm not a fucking hick. I'm some fucking long-haired fucking hippie 19-year-old. And they found sandwich baggies in the fucking back because that's where the sandwiches were like we would used to eat in the fucking car,
What are
and we
these
would pack
bags
our
for? What the box
sandwiches.
says?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. What the fucking box says,
And you
bro?
could see the PB&J markings and the fucking crumbs from the crust right here. And because they thought it was a suspicious fucking drug fucking bust. Yeah, man, like have you dropped trow and spread your cheeks and lift your sack. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really nice. Yeah, that's fucking cool. At least I didn't get a finger up there.
Yeah,
So,
I had to strip 0. So,
you didn't have to strip anything.
no, I did not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because yours, I guess, wasn't drug related.
Was not, no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably why. Because
Yeah,
they
they
like
just
to fuck
gave
with
me a
you
pat
extra
down.
hard.
Are
Yeah,
jails
yeah.
gender segregated or is that only prisons?
So, I was in a holding cell alone.
Okay.
So, I don't know if they had multiple there. I don't know if it would be segregated or not. But I mean, I was literally like, after the whole like processing, I well during the processing I called my mom, and they were like, "So there is a phone in your cell, but a lot of them don't work. So this might be your only call." So I was like, "Great, fantastic," and it was
Yeah,
broken when I got
you actually get unlimited calls, but maybe not though, because all our shit is broken.
right, and it did end up being my only call because yeah, it was broken. Um, but yeah, I called my mom and she was like, "All right, well, I've got like a couple appointments to go to. I'll see if I can get the money to bond you out," which is so great to hear. And then yeah, I got brought to my cell, and then that was the last time I ever spoke to someone there until I was getting told I could leave, which was about 3 or 4 hours.
Man, fucking bonding people out of jail. So, I won't go into specifics. I will say She's not some prolific criminal, and all of these charges have since cleared, and there's nothing on her record. But throughout my life, my mother has went to jail for a single night twice. And the first time I was like a little kid, and she called my grandmother to try to bail her out so she didn't have to spend the night. And like my grandmother wasn't cooperating, and I didn't know shit. And she was all like freaked out about it, and that experience like stuck with me a little bit. And then she went to jail again, and I was an adult technically, but I think by adult I mean like 19 or 20. And I went to the fucking Bond place because I clearly remembered last time she was not able to bail herself out. So I went through this whole rigmarole of like getting the money from her fucking boyfriend and going to the fucking bail bonds office and bonding her out. And then my bond got rescinded because it turned out she had bonded herself out, which is a thing you can do, as it turns out, and I didn't know.
Yeah, they did tell me if I brought the money with me, I could just bond out, but I didn't have it. I'm fucking broke.
Damn. So, like, are you getting charged with anything? Is there a court date or anything?
So I went to court the next day,
Okay.
the next morning. I got there bright and early, like 8:30. So there's like a line in front of the courthouse for people waiting to get in. So we all start going in, and then I have to basically I don't get seen by the judge until 2:30 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to talk to a few different people before I even got to the courtroom, and then I was just waiting for a very long time. Um, like I'm going for a dismissal, so I just have to like cooperate with some of the stuff the court's asking me to do, and hopefully it gets dismissed.
What's your worst case scenario? Can they hit you? Or are they going? Could they possibly hit you with jail time?
They could. I'd be really surprised for a first offense if they hit me with jail time.
So do we know, are we keeping the crime secret, or is that from the last story and I should remember it,
I
but I
don't remember if
don't?
I said it or not. It's just disorderly conduct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, worst
Drunken
case if
disorderly or just
no, just
disorderly?
just disorderly.
Oh, did this happen in public or something?
No, it was at my house.
Oh, well, why wouldn't they just label this a domestic dispute then?
Well, it is a domestic dispute.
Oh, all right.
They're giving me
I'm
disorderly.
sorry.
It's like the lowest of the low they could give me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. In that case, like, have they appointed you a lawyer yet?
No, no lawyer. I'm working with family services.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, if it's the lowest of the low, I think worst case, like you might either get a fine or you might get like 6 months probation. You might have to do community service,
Right. Yeah, the fine
and
would
that's
suck because I have no way to pay that. Um, but yeah, best case is it gets dismissed, which is what family services said might happen. They're gonna try to get me in. I have an interview on the 14th. In fact, my whole family has interviews on the 14th. Um, to talk about what happens to me, just with family services, not with the judge or with the prosecutor or anything. I don't think prosecutor might be there.
what does family services do in this case for you?
Um,
Does it give you legal counsel or anything?
it's not legal counsel. In fact, like nothing I say to them is confidential. But they are gonna like work with me to try to get me to a point where um, the judge might be amenable to a dismissal.
Maybe maybe we should like try to crowd fundraise some fucking
So I was actually gonna
Nick
say,
Rakita is Rakita fucking fully disbarred now?
that I think he's still a lawyer, but he's a Minnesota lawyer, so.
Yeah, but he's taken like calls from out of state before, like back in the old days. Like
Yeah, but I mean, it just doesn't seem like something that I like particularly need a lawyer for because they haven't
Yeah,
okay.
even.
like you might be able to skirt by without one in this
Yeah,
case.
if the judge thought I needed one, the judge would have told me that and like given me the chance to get a public defender.
What I
You
was
know what I
gonna
mean?
say is I had this rattling in my head earlier, but I was trying to think of the right way to pitch it, and this kind of led into it perfectly. If Violet does have to pay a fine, here's my pitch, okay? This is this is inspired by when Asterios went sober, because because Boomer versus Zoomer got a certain amount of views. What if if Violet has to pay a fine, we crowdfund raise it, and if we reach the goal, Mo has to delete World of Warcraft and never play it again.
Oh, that'll never fucking happen. Not this year. Not this year anyway, because like when I got like a good overtime check, I bought like a year's worth of like time on like a few services. Now I don't have a monthly bill anymore. I just paid one lump sum, and one of them was WoW.
Oh,
So
it's an addiction. It's a real addiction. We have to stop him.
no, I haven't played. I haven't played WoW in like 2.5 months, man. I'm good right now.
I
The
can stop
addiction.
anytime I want. I've proven I can stop, so now I'm gonna keep
No,
going.
I'm addicted. I'm addicted to Schedule 1 right now. That's what I'm addicted to.
That's fair. That's fair. I started playing that new Power Rangers game today. Pretty cool. Pretty
Nice.
good. The voice acting is off, but like I guess I just have to be okay with that at this point for this television show that happened 30 years ago when they make new things about it.
Yeah. Oh, hey. So Riley, I actually have some interesting news
Okay.
for you. There's in my city that I live in, there's a fan convention, and there's like three people that are going. One of them's some anime dude. The other one's Kevin Sorbo of Hercules fame,
Okay.
and fucking the chick that played Rita Repulsa.
What do they have to do with fans?
Wait,
It's like a
like
fan expo.
there's a lot
What,
of chicks who played Rita Repulsa. Who is
like
it?
floor fans or like oscillating or what?
Oh, shut up! Now, you're just messing with me. Hold on, I'll fucking look it up real quick
Yeah,
because
I'm a nerd geek, so I know there's at least 3 people who have played Rita Repulsa. It could be the Japanese one, it could be the American one, or it could be the movie one.
God, now I gotta look up shit so I can tell you what is all going on here. Because I was tempted to actually go. Yeah, it's a fan festival. So let's go ahead and look at that
When is
right
it?
here. August 9th and 10th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Chuck Huber is going to be there. He's the
Oh,
voice
that dude
for.
like voices Android 17, right?
Yeah. Him and Pilaf and some other anime. One from oh fuck, I forgot the anime. Valentine Rodriguez. I don't know what he's known for. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, damn you. Oh, okay. Carla Perez.
Yep, yeah, that's the American one. She
Dude,
was
she's
kind of
fucking
hot
fine.
back in the day. Oh, she still
Y-
got it?
Yeah, dude, she's fucking fine as shit.
All right, all right.
Okay. Are you like an Uber fan or anything of hers since you're a Power Rangers nerd?
Not of her specifically, but like of all Power Rangers stuff in general. Like it's cool that she's gonna be there. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be. I was thinking about going just to like go get her an autograph and just like take a picture of it, send it to you, and like rub it
Aw.
in your face. Uh, but like since you sound like you're sort of indifferent to her, like I'm going to abandon the plan because as much as I just want to say what's up to Kevin Sorbo, I don't feel like paying like the $15 fucking entrance fee to get in there to do that.
To say hi to Kevin Sorbo and to say hi to Android 17, you won't pay $15?
Well, fuck. I didn't know. All right, before like this is a new guest that they just got, so I didn't know that the dude who played Android 17 was going to be there. That would be kind of cool to meet him, but I don't know. Maybe it's in August, so I have like a month something to fucking think about it. Ugh, Lord. Well, anywho. Violet, did you have anything that you wanted to wrap up on your segment here? What's Violet been up to lately?
Yeah, I mean, there was just the court, which just took fucking forever. But I mean, again, like the worst, like literally the maximum they can hit me with is, I think it's 3 months in jail.
Yeah.
And then on the fine side, it's up to $500.
Damn. Figured
But
they would
again,
like.
I think if I go through with like, they're gonna put me in like some kind of therapy program probably. If I go through with all of that, like I'm hoping the judge just dismisses it.
They'll probably just chill the fuck out on everything.
Yeah, I mean it's a first offense, so
I mean, that would be like crazy if they threw the book at you. Do you happen to know who the judge is?
yeah, I know who my judge is. I talked to my judge.
Oh, okay. Have you done any
It's Judge
research on him?
Max Penalty.
Oh God, dude! Imagine you go to
Maximilian
court.
sentence.
Oh yeah, fucking imagine you go to fucking court and that's like the name of your judge is like you jail now. Fuck. And where's this guy from? That's an unusual name for an American judge. Son of a bitch.
George, you're going to jail, mister.
That's actually your name? Oh wow. That's my name.
But I mean, even they were even really nice with like the protective orders that are in place. They're only partial, so like I don't even have to stay out of my house. I can be at home.
Good, that's good. That seems like a real positive step. If they're going to throw the book at you, they wouldn't have allowed you home.
Yeah, exactly. So literally, just the conditions of my like protective orders. There's 2 protective orders for some reason. I don't know why there's not just one. But the conditions are basically just like I had to surrender all my firearms, which I don't have firearms.
Oh no, not my guns. Not on my
My gun.
guns.
And then the other condition was it's basically just don't piss off your family.
Man, dude, that
Yeah,
would
no
be
no more
mission
guns. Be
impossible for me.
nice.
It's literally just be nice, yeah.
Just be nice and stay in your room.
Like literally, like family relations was like pretty much if like a fight starts happening or anything gets heated, your best option is call the police yourself or leave the house.
Mm.
Because yeah, if the cops come and I'm there, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Ugh.
Where it's like I've always that condition of like release and bail or whatever has always been like a weird one to me. Where it's just like if you're in a place where cops are called, you're in trouble for some reason, even if you have nothing to do with it.
It's not even that I'm like in trouble for some reason. It's just like you don't want to even take that risk, you know?
Yeah, that's fair, but like I've heard of this in other cases where like I've heard
Right.
people like I heard like Ricada talk about this because he got kicked out of some bar that Aaron likes to go to, and he was like, "Yeah, if that guy had called the police, I would have been screwed." So I'm glad that he didn't,
Yeah.
because people on probation, if they're just like in a place where cops are called, you're going.
Yeah, it's just that the risk is that my bond gets revoked.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
And if I break a protective order, that would be like I'm pretty sure that's a felony. So really don't want to do that one.
Violet prison arc.
Oh, well, let's hope not.
Orange is the new violet.
Oh my God, no. You just not just go there. Holy shit. All right. So, man, I tell you, I'm one tired Mo. Riley, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we can. I think we can wrap. I think I'm okay with that.
All right. Good,
All right,
good,
lay down
good,
and beat
good,
Mo.
good. All right. Oh, in my bed because I'm kind of accidentally up for 24 hours. Didn't mean to do that, but I did.
Amazing.
Well, it's my day off, so I have shit to do, and it said it was going to be a heavy rainstorm. So I was like, I was trying to take a fucking nap for like 5 hours, but then I was just tossing and turning because I wasn't ready to fucking crash out yet. Because like it's still dark, and my body's like, we need daylight before we go to sleep. I'm like, no, we don't. We are nocturnal creatures. Go to bed now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there was like a bad storm that's like moving around in the south.
Oh yeah. We've been getting we've been getting a lot of it lately.
Yeah.
This has been an unusually wet start to the summer. I'll say that. It's definitely a different one for me.
I know. I've got a friend in South Carolina who got pretty bad storm.
Yeah?
So southern states are not doing well right now.
No, we are not. Well, all right then. I guess Violet, where can they find you?
Yeah, I have a Twitter account, or as some may call it, X, the Everything app.
The
Find
everything.
me there at the Violet Fae.
Some may call it that. Some, aka Elon Musk, and that's it.
Yeah, I love how everyone outside of official media sources never refer it as X. I
Even
fucking
then,
love
The
that
there
shit.
there are a
Mustang boys.
couple of Elon drones who call it X, but
Yeah.
not a single human being not named Elon Musk has called it X, the Everything app.
Ugh, God. Okay, Riley, where can they find you?
Folks, you can find me at linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. There's podcasts, there's YouTube channels, there's all sorts of shit there. So much content that it'll kill you. You'll die. You'll overdose on content at linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe, folks.
Fun, fun, fun. And of course, you have me. You can find me at twitter.com/MSG official YT and Moeside Gaming. Moeside Gaming everywhere, all up in your face, in your grill, and you have to deal with it whether you laugh or cry or feel nothing. W.GG, use promo code MoDiggity, save 10% on your total purchase. I'm asking the community to think about designs for stickers and stuff because Sticker Mule is allowing me to open up a shop with them, and I didn't know that was such a huge fucking sticker shop. I didn't know anything about Sticker Mule till I watched some Fish Tank. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck yeah, stickers. I fucking love stickers. So yeah, we're going to go sticker crazy. So submit designs and stuff. There's probably a 99.99 chance it'll get fucking accepted, and I'll make a sticker out of it, and it'll be fucking fun. So yeah. Well, thanks for coming out. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, ta-ta.
Bye.